I didn't see you there. Welcome to History Channel's presentation of the women's movement, Seneca Falls Convention. During today's show, we will discuss the struggle women had to face for rights and equality in the 1800s. In tonight's show, we have the best of the best historians that this show could afford. Miss Sharon McWilliams and Sarah Putukinski. With me, your host, Miss Barbara Louise Taylor-Smith. Let's get to it. Hello, Sharon. It's great to have you on the show with us today.
Great to be here, Barbara.
All right, so let's get started. So, how did this all start?
Well, the idea of women having equal rights in America began in London in 1840 with Cady Stanton and Lucretta Mott, who met at the World Anti-Slavery Convention.
Yes, I see.
The thing is, Barbara, once Stanton and Mott went to take a seat with the other female delegates on the floor, they were denied. This got them to talk about the lack of women's rights in general and sparked the convention.
So, when did the convention take place?
Actually, it was almost 8 years before the two women met again and called for such a convention in Seneca Falls, New York, 1848.
Hello, Sarah. Nice to have you on the show with us.
Pleasure.
Can you tell us a little background on women's rights before the convention happened?
Well, with marriage, women virtually lost who they were in the eyes of the law. In fact, the French writer Alexis de Tocqueville made the observation that in America, a woman loses her independence forever in the bonds of matrimony.
Fascinating, yes, wow. So now it is to my understanding that before the Seneca Falls Convention, there was a general reform movement in all areas of the U.S. Would you care to elaborate on that a little bit?
Yes, two active groups were formed, the temperance and the abolition. This has not only allowed the women to participate in a common cause, but to also bring their own ideas and opinions to that cause.
When the American Anti-Slavery Society was founded in Philadelphia in 1833, although women were invited to join, they were not allowed to speak. This carried over from the general belief that women were speaking in public took away from their chaste and feminine demeanor. There were enough women in the abolition movement, however, to form their own anti-slavery society. From this point on, women would never be silenced.
At Seneca Falls, Cady Stanton would present the Declaration of Sentiments and Resolutions based on the American Declaration of Independence.
What was the result of the Seneca Falls Convention?
Well, women were gradually allowed to speak in public. Individual states even began to adopt laws protecting the rights of married women and granting them the right to own property in their own name.
Coffee, and get over here right now. Where is this?
Sorry. Slacking. Thank you so much for joining us this week on our presentation of Women's Rights Movement, Seneca Falls Convention. Now stay tuned for next week where we will be discussing the fact of Bigfoot, myth or reality. Stay tuned. I'm Barbara Louise Taylor-Smith, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. The cookie crumbles. No,
Yeah,
can I do that?
yeah, oh my god.
That was so good. We do it again. Be serious.
Not doing that.
It's History Channel present.
It's nice to have you here, Sharon.
Nice to be here, Sharon. Wait, what's your name?
Nice to meet you, Sharon. You were like the second I turned, like.
With Cady Stanton. Is it Cady?
It's Katie.
Cady.
Alright.
No, I can do it. Please, just give me 1 second.
Boo. Stay tuned next week.
The idea of women wanting equal rights in America became...
Why are you saying in America? That's not Britain.
I know, but it's true.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
A seat with the other female delegates on the floor. They were... Okay. Nice to meet you, Barbara. What do I say? Nice to meet you.
It's been great.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, this is going to take hours if you laugh.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
Your face, where you- Somebody's giving me some, like, calming pills.
Perfect. One take. Easy.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect, we did it!